My name is Jacqueline, and I go by Jaco. And yeah, I'm Egyptian. I've been in the US for 10 years now. So I moved to Hoboken 2.5 years ago. I used to live in Bloomfield, but then I kind of wanted to be closer to my job, and then I was looking for a new church around here. I wanted to build community in that area. And then I was looking just on Google, really, like just to see what churches are around here. And then I saw Hoboken Grace was coming. There are a lot of good reviews. And like, okay, I think that's a place I want to start and see what's out there. And I think the first time I stepped in was during Christmas exchange in 2021. And when I walked in, just everyone was very nice and welcoming. I was like, I wanted to start volunteering first and just to see the people, and that's how I actually started coming. And I met a few people that were like, oh, like, are you plugged in? Do you go to a group or like a dinner group? I said, no, I'm just taking my time, but that's kind of my first interaction with church. I think recently I went through I think one of my hardest experiences too. Back in December 2022, I had a diagnosis that I had a thyroid cancer on my left lobe, and getting news like that like shook my life in a way. And I think you kind of experience God in a different way when you face a big news like that. I had so many emotions that came with it. When this happened, I was actually very scared and ashamed. Even when I have a scar, like I was kind of ashamed of it in a way. I was like, I want to hide it and stuff. But after 3 months, I felt like God was nudging me, and like Holy Spirit is like, you should share more and open up. One thing that I felt God working through this is like how the timing of things worked. Like my doctor finding this early, and then she called me actually, and after like I knew like the diagnosis, and she called me and like Jaco, I've been like thinking about you a lot that day, and she said all I felt that like someone is looking over you, and I think that made me that moment realize, oh, I know who's looking over me, like it's God. And I think that moment kind of shifted something in my heart where I was angry and emotional. I felt helpless for a moment, but then that moment I felt that he's reminding me that he's with me and I need to trust him, even that was not in my plan. When people hear my story, maybe that's how he's gonna be glorified through my story. So I think, I'm not gonna say it was easy, but I think I was like, I'm gonna have to hold on to you, and I have hope that that it's gonna be okay, and that my story is gonna change someone's life at one point.